Alright, what we're looking at here is a Scrumptious Apple on M26 rootstock. Looks like it was bred by the English, Hugh Ermen, in the 1980s. Surprising that a lot of their new apples come out of the East Malling Research Centre. This one looks like maybe it hasn't. And the good thing about this apple is I just wanted to report growing here in inner city Cork, Ireland, where we get absolutely infested by scab and mildew and all sorts of problems with apples. This one's just growing so well. The apples are healthy and big comparatively to the other apples that I have growing in my garden. And it's just looking really good. So we'll go in and have a close look. Good size apples. And you'll see some of these have little marks on them, and I think that's their natural defense to scab, because they have the VF gene resistant, RAV6 resistance to scab. No evidence of mildew. And the other thing is it's just not being attacked by aphids, and a lot of my apples do get attacked by aphids. So it hasn't been in the ground here very long, so I'm going to give it another couple of growing seasons to see if it really holds up to its reputation. But the apples are meant to taste great, hence the name Scrumptious. And the leaves are healthy and growing very big. I mean, this is, that's a healthy leaf for me in Ireland with no spray. And it's just looking really good. So anyone else out there wanting to grow some apples in Ireland without spraying, whether they want to be healthy or whether they just want to be lazy, like myself, and just grow apples that they can forget about. It's taken a little bit of thinning. I've got way too many apples on this tree for its size and for its height, but I just really want to try it and put it through the test. So anyone out there looking to try it, Scrumptious Apple. And it's performing pretty well for me here in Ireland, where we get lots of scab and mildew and other apple diseases. And maybe I'll just very quickly show you a Moran's Jarna Gorid with scab. And so a lot of my apples are deformed like this and look like they're very affected by scab. Even good apples all have a little blemish on them, showing the scab. And the leaf, of course, showing the scab effectiveness. So that other apple is not showing those symptoms at all. All right. And just one last thing about this Scrumptious Apple, it's a tip bearer, so not very good for having up against a wall or in a very confined space. This apple on the M26 rootstock, which will be able to support its own weight, it gets to a height of about 4 meters, and it'll get branches that have apples at the end of them, and just like that lower branch down here, they'll start to hang over with the apples, making them easy to pick. But not a good choice if you wanted to plant it up against a wall. You'd be looking for a spur bearer or a tip and spur bearer, but preferably just a spur bearer if you're planting it up in a wall in a fan or some sort of shape where you need to prune the ends off regularly for size. Okay,